All right, welcome to NHL Feed the Boys. We got our special guest, Jess Afonso, and her special guest over here replacing Kevin. His name is Taylor. Oh. Yes, Joe, right on time.
Perfect. You brought your dog, right?
Yeah.
Hey, dog.
Grab a seat.
I like this.
But yeah, this is great stuff. We got a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of material to cover. The marquee topic tonight is going to be the big game.
What's the big game tonight?
Leafs Bruins, yeah, for sure.
That's a huge game.
Big game, lots of intense rivalries. Personally, don't like the Bruins or anything to do with Boston at all.
Marchand just got named to top 3 stars of the week.
Yes, I'm all over that.
Oh yeah, you're all over
I'm
that.
all over it.
Good notepads.
Let's pull up some Marchand highlights over here.
What are your feelings on Marchand?
Well, see, I don't know much about hockey in general,
Okay.
but I mean, I did a bit of research before this, and I hate the last name because it's one of my ex's last names, and we used to live together, and I kicked him out.
Good.
But then I saw this dude, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting.
Any similarities?
The last name?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Getting close.
What's up?
Yeah, let's see what this guy's doing over here. These aren't very recent highlights, but it's his.
So when he was told about how he's getting, like he was nominated for this or whatever, this humble, sexy man was like, oh, I didn't really know much about that. Like, he was just deflecting it. Like, oh, it's not a big deal.
Who Marchand?
I kid you not. He was quoted saying, I'm not even paying attention to any of it.
It's amazing.
Oh, great guy.
Amazing. What about Chicago just winning all these games via offside goals? How much does that anger you? I think he was being quite a lot.
What a cute dog.
This is Kevin's filling on the table right now, guys.
Yeah, Kevin
Would
Woody
be on
being
your table
replaced
right
by
now?
yeah,
Like-
definitely.
Yeah, Kevin be banging on the table. Your
It's
dog
a good
doesn't
stuff.
bark though. Kevin definitely barks.
Do you have anything to say, Taylor?
No, he's perfect. He doesn't bark.
Yeah, it's good.
This is your segment called Broads and Dogs, actually.
Is
Yeah,
it?
definitely special guests.
Yeah, fill me in on it, please.
We were just talking about some interesting things before you came in.
Yeah, that things got boring, I think.
I'm supposed to keep it professional.
No, not
I have
really.
restrictions without restrictions.
Use your best judgment. That's what it comes down to.
It's
You know?
called content building.
Yeah, say whatever you guys is on your mind. Free zone.
So these are the highlights here of
Well,
Marchand?
that's just Brad Marchand. I mean,
He's
you
had,
expressed.
he's had a good year, man. He's had a really good year.
No, he's had a good month, apparently.
Okay.
It's more about the last month or so.
Okay. I'll give you that for sure.
I hated him. He's the one that scored the. No, Bergeron was the one that scored the goal against the Leafs in Game 7. No?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez. I can't remember that. Should we pull up Game 7? This is long overdue. BetShare, people.
Game 7.
We're taking it back to 2014 here?
This is where it all started. I mean, Joe and I had a great trip to Boston. I mean, lovely city, but
Yeah.
after this night, we really just couldn't.
I was going to wear my Boston
together.
sweater here
Yeah?
today.
You should have.
Well, if I had to bet, like if I was a betting woman, which I'm not, I would bet on Boston today.
Why?
Consistency. Like, I hate the idea that, like, Toronto is, like, basically fighting over a wild card spot
Mhm.
right now. Also, the last time they won a Stanley Cup, my dad was, like, in high school.
Yeah.
So,
He got to see it.
Did you get to see it?
and there's just too many rookies. No, he didn't.
Okay.
But, like, there's too many rookies.
I
And
think rookies are a good thing, man. If your best players are young.
they're energetic as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Austin Matthews, I lied about not seeing any highlights at all, really, but, like, I saw a bit of him, and I'm impressed.
Yeah.
They're intriguing. Like, they've delivered an intriguing season, I think, based off what I've seen. But I wouldn't say, like, that's playoff material.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean exactly. It's kind of like Edmonton, like this whole year with their young studs, they're like first place, and then towards the end of the year they just kind of fall off. Like
They had a good win the other day.
What a
Yeah.
game, though.
rookies.
I mean, it
though,
was trash, but, like, yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
game.
If the Leafs make the playoffs, what do you see from these rookies?
A huge loss.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Really?
I would see an early exit for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know how early. I would love to see Montreal drop points, which doesn't look like it's going to happen now after this weekend versus Ottawa. And I would love for us to overtake Boston, and then the middle Montreal versus Leafs would be the game. But if we were to overtake Boston, it would be Leafs versus Ottawa most likely.
Well, I mean, Montreal, Ottawa, they're in the middle of their home and home, no? Right now.
I think they did a Saturday and a Sunday, maybe.
Those are two strong teams.
Yeah, and I think Montreal won both, so I don't think Ottawa has a chance to catch them now.
That's good.
Yeah.
Happy.
You know what's weird is that there are people who do think that Toronto's going to win this game today. I'm like mind boggled
really
by
that weird?
Yeah, I think that's like a horrible betting decision.
Well, I mean, people thought that Tampa was just going to destroy the Leafs, but 5-0, you know.
So yeah, I always try to avoid the emotional betting. So I don't know if
well, you do have a woman in the room today, so come on now.
Yeah, you got to have some emotion for sure. Feel the passion, feel the love.
Do people even play hockey over there in Florida?
Only people from
they have
Canada
two
that end
teams.
up there. Yeah, Tampa.
This is where it all started to go downhill.
I hope they show Oh my god! I hope they show our breakaway misses.
No, I don't think
They
so.
didn't show that. They didn't show.
Wait, was it Bergeron?
Let's find out.
Oh my god, this is when it all starts.
Look at all the
cracking.
daddies fighting.
This is one of the worst days of my life.
Do people make bets on fights?
I'm sure
someone somewhere was making a bet on who's
Do
fighting
you do
someone.
that with BetShare?
Yeah.
If you can find a
there we
line
go.
on it, we'll bet on it.
I feel like that would be kind of amusing.
There we go.
If you're talking about how this is such a rivalry that's happening tonight, I think you should.
That's
So let's
actually
make
a
it
very good
over-under.
point.
Over-under 1.5 fights.
Yeah.
Would you put over 1.5 fights or less than 1.5 fights tonight?
Over.
Okay.
That was very emotional.
That was
an emotional response.
Let's watch some Leafs highlights.
The
Chicago.
horses killed me this weekend.
Yeah.
I just lost everything.
Horrible, eh?
Yeah, I tried the Cheltenham Fest. It was just there's too many guys in it, man. It was like a 26-horse race. What do you think about the white St. Pat's jerseys? That was a nice touch. Instead of green, just aesthetics, right?
I like.
You like blue.
I see this with a lot of sports teams, when they do this, and it kind of goes over my head. I'm not that amused.
I see what you mean.
You know, it was really sweet though.
What?
The other month when they were doing You Can Play.
What is that?
So it's like a month-long initiative in February.
Kevin
that-
Gallardo wants to know what Taylor thinks about this.
Taylor, what do you think about this? You know what you should do? You know how they make dogs do the predictions for the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
You should get Taylor to do one for tonight's game.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah.
How would
So
we do that?
on one side of the room you have the Bruins team written on a piece of paper or something, and then on the other side, the other side you have the Leafs, and then basically you get them to walk to whichever one.
Yeah,
That's
put a picture of a bear and a picture of a leaf.
You might as well recreate that whole little game.
Yeah, why not?
You're gonna be the new groundhog.
That's a good idea.
Well, you're not looking for your shadow, Taylor.
This is hilarious. We need to get this stuff printed out.
Yeah.
You can just write it down. Do you not have I've got paper, so
Yes, you do.
just don't mess up the count on my first page.
The count?
Will the yellow affect the vision of the dog? In any way?
Dogs are fucking colorblind.
I know. So will it
Are they?
more?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Google it.
Really?
Mhm.
I think that's outside of the core competencies of this conversation. But we will table that for a future discussion.
Okay. Anyways, all right. Yeah, I'm excited to see where Taylor goes with this. The thing is, he won't really leave my side. So it's
So where are you going? Where are you going with this?
So maybe you should put a picture of a leaf and a bear in your hands, or the Bruin word and the leaf word in your hands, or whatever.
I'll see
hand
whichever way
goes
he
to.
goes. Okay. All right.
We should give him his own trick segment right now. Does he know sweet tricks or?
Yeah, he can jump. He'll sit. As long as I have a treat for him though.
Oh.
Okay. So I'll have one on one leg and one on the other and see which one he goes to. How's about that?
Sounds like a great idea.
How do we get this on footage right now?
We just
I
have
can
to
stand
tilt the
there.
camera. Yeah,
Whatever
you
that
could
works.
stand there.
You can stand.
I mean, that's kind of risque, but I'm all about that risque life.
Yeah, you know what? Free
It's
environment.
been a while since I've gotten on a chair and a table.
I like it. Do we have tape in here?
You really couldn't fit the freaking S on either side of that.
No, I couldn't. My
Okay.
bad.
Bruin or Leaf?
Yeah.
It's not really dark, but this one's Leafs. This one is Bruins. Okay.
Bruin or Leaf.
This is too much.
Is it? Yeah, this is good. This is good. Wait.
People are stirring. Maybe.
Yeah, good.
Okay, Taylor. Can you come here for a sec? Come here. Which one? Jump.
Oh.
Leafs or Bruins? Taylor, jump.
Oh,
He's going with this one. It's Bruins.
He's going for the Bruins.
And that's the one I picked too. Good
Well
boy.
done. Takes after his owner. That's good.
Good boy. Okay.
Well done. Great
Taylor.
content.
Go
Oh.
down, Taylor.
Oh.
Get down.
Now he wants all the attention.
Good boy.
Anyways, now that we have the expert opinion of Taylor.
That was really, that was good.
He did a great job at filling in for that man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin, man, you got some competition.
Sorry I didn't get to meet you today, Kevin, but my dog is the shit.
I think your dog is filling it quite well for Kevin, to be honest.
Matt says, fuck the Bruins, fuck that dog. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Matt set a new record last night for the most comments on a video.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, at least a BetShare record. I don't know about a...
Boston has lost all 3 matchups to Toronto this year, though.
Ooh, that could be this is the one that they win. Or if someone...
That's a hot hand fallacy, though.
It is.
Where are they playing tonight? Is it...
It's at the ACC.
Okay, so my thing. Toronto isn't that great at playing at home.
Okay, go on.
They're like pretty 50-50 on playing at home.
Shout out to John Farella.
Yeah, it's
The
John.
last 3 games that they played Boston was in Boston. So, like, I don't know. I also can't see Boston, like, coming off of that that high that they have right now.
And we lost Game 7 at home to them, right? I think so.
I'm just going to throw that one in there.
Yeah.
Wait, why are we watching Montreal
I'm
highlights,
just helping
bro?
your argument. So the Leafs are used to
I
losing
also
to Boston
think
at home.
that their little goaltender, that little Finlandian, what do you call Finnish people? Finnish? They're Finnish, right?
Yeah.
I just don't like saying, like, calling someone Finnish.
Mm.
It just sounds weird. He's probably pissed off as hell from that last game
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's watch.
where he let in 7 goals.
Let's watch some highlights from the Oilers Bruins game right now and see what's going on over here.
Yeah. I was watching this game last week.
This
Yeah.
is kind of sad.
Why?
Lucic versus whole team.
Good,
Like, you've
bro.
got to be kind of embarrassed to let in 7 goals in a game. That doesn't happen that often.
Happened Narcos FC last night.
It happened with Inter versus who? Calgary or something the other day? Or
Yeah.
7-1.
I'm actually really surprised that Toronto and Boston are as close as they are in points right now.
I agree.
Like, I think it's embarrassing to Boston. I know you both don't share that sentiment, but
Yeah.
I think it's embarrassing to Boston.
It is embarrassing to Boston. What would be even more embarrassing is if the Leafs were to leapfrog them because of tonight.
John Farella calling a Leafs win.
John Farella.
Yeah.
John Farella should call in and tell us what he thinks.
Mass also says your dog should be banned from Canada.
No.
Travel ban.
Build the wall, Mass. Build the wall.
I don't think that should happen to my dog. He's really sweet.
Yeah, he is a great guy.
Mass probably just wants to build a wall, like, to get me out of Canada.
Really? You have a beef with Mass?
We, like, not really. We just disagree on certain topics of conversation. This is one, clearly.
The dog or the sports?
Well, my dog for sure, but, like, sports too, apparently.
Interesting. Mass
Wow,
is a very
Marsha.
controversial character in the community.
Yeah.
Love
I
it, though.
love controversial people, though.
Good. Who's your favorite controversial person?
Milo Yiannopoulos.
No idea who that is.
Please,
Professor
elaborate.
Peterson. No, here's my thing. You should be allowed to profess whatever opinion you have, no matter how contradicting it is. Because let's be serious, Milo Yiannopoulos, he's gay, and he was completely in favor of supporting Trump throughout that entire election.
Mm-hmm.
Trump's pretty anti-LGBT, in terms of policy anyways. So I just found it very interesting how, like, I don't know if he supported him. But anyways, he has ideas and, like, he should be allowed to express those ideas and shouldn't be met with hundreds of students protesting him at a university and then followed off of campus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all in favor of free speech, not hate speech, but
Where do you draw the line?
That's like the question, right? But let's not talk about politics today.
Yeah, more
Okay,
more
let's-
peace gatherings, less protests.
So, like, let's say Mass wanting to ban your dog from Canada. Is that hate speech or free speech?
See, now he's like crossing a line with individual, like in civil liberties, I think, right? Like my dog should be granted the right to stay here because he was born here.
Yeah.
He's a natural citizen of Canada.
He was born and conceived here.
I think he was.
Okay.
I
How
like-
does that work? Like, if you're conceived elsewhere in the world, but then you're born elsewhere.
No, you're born
Yeah.
in that place. Like they wouldn't take it into consideration that you were conceived elsewhere because that's also extremely hard to prove.
It's like, yeah, we were banging in Brazil.
So my kid's technically Brazilian.
I mean, yeah, imagine you were to play. We started in Bolivia, but I finished somewhere.
Well, like, some people celebrate their conception day.
Probably, yeah. I would love to celebrate.
Mine
that.
would be February 14th. I've asked my mommy. I was a Valentine's Day thing.
Interesting. Your parents love each other.
What kind of candies were exchanged that night? Like those ones with the words on them.
I think we're getting a bit off topic here. Mas Di Giovanni calling in. Mas, speak your mind. What are you talking about?
Hey, first of all, we should be talking only sports. Second, what's your thoughts on Matthews winning Rookie of the Year? Over
Interesting.
Over under.
Over under. I mean, I personally think he should get it. I mean, he's been stellar. How many other people are rookies right now that can compete with him?
It's pretty much him versus Laney.
I don't know, man. You got Line. Who else you got?
I would just keep it between them two, but I don't know. What about Mitch Marner? Probably
Hey,
not
I
Mitch
want to
Marner.
know if I want to put money down on Matthews winning Rookie of the Year. How much should I put down? Is it that or no?
Well,
For Rookie of the Year.
let's pull up. Where is the Jets right now in the playoffs? Are they in a playoff spot? No,
Let me
they're
find
not,
out.
right? Are the Jets in a playoff spot, Mass?
No.
So there's your answer, pretty much. It's probably going to be, if the Leafs could make the playoffs, which would probably be because of Matthews, then I would say Matthews 100%.
Interesting. So what's your special guest spot?
Why don't you ask her yourself? She's right here.
Stop referring to me in like third person, Mass. We don't have that much beef. Like player of the year?
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the year?
I have some-
Sure, Austin Matthews. I'll give him that.
Top point getter by the end of the season, McDavid or Crosby?
McDavid.
Crosby.
I would say McDavid.
Isn't Crosby leading the league with points right now?
I believe in McDavid, man.
So Laney has a goal extra on Matthews right now.
McDavid is MVP right now, though, right? Isn't he?
I would say, I don't know, Crosby, the top three of the month were Marshawn, Crosby, and a goalie.
Crosby's heating up to 10 points in the last 8 games.
Yeah, Crosby is heating up right now.
But then McDavid too. McDavid's on a crazy streak.
Is he? But Edmonton is plummeting down the standings. It's been rough.
But what are the criteria for MVP?
Well, okay. Obviously, there's a strong emphasis on the individual, but it's also the individual's contribution to the overall team's play.
Sorry, Mass, repeat.
McDavid and Crosby are tied at 80 points each. Brad Marchand at 79, and so's Patrick Kane. So
Yeah.
it's very, very close for most points. Who do you think's going to win it?
I would still say McDavid. I mean, I don't know. I think he's contributed more to the Oilers than like Crosby has done.
McDavid has 55 assists. He's leading in assists, but Crosby has 40 goals. He's leading in goals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think.
Patrick Laine has 33 goals.
And Laney
More than Austin Matthews.
and Laney's played in less games than Matthews because of
Laine has that
injury.
concussion issue.
Yeah. I
Interesting.
don't know. I kind of agree with you now that I think about it with the McDavid thing.
Well, like where were the Oilers last year or like 2 years ago? They were like at the bottom, right?
2 years ago, 2 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago, 4 years ago, all the years ago they were in the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, I would give more credit to McDavid for helping bring the Oilers up than to Crosby for trying to keep like the Pens where they are right now.
And the Metropolitan, is that their division's name? It's like
Yeah.
the top 3 teams have so many points, like you can't even like look at them really. Like Washington, they have so many
Is
goals.
Columbus
for
in there
their team.
Yeah.
Columbus, yeah.
In the playoffs, bro.
Sorry?
Washington's like just chokes in the playoffs all the time.
Yeah.
Losers. They're like the Kansas City Chiefs of the NHL.
Or they're like the St. Mike's open div team of the NHL too.
Yeah, that's exactly. You were calling us Duke yesterday or Villanova.
Yes, Raymond.
So then,
We're
Matt,
having
if the
another
Leafs
special
make a
guest.
wild card spot hypothetically, and then we have to face Washington, who would you pick in that?
Let's go Leafs, man.
The Leafs
They're gonna
only.
be like they're gonna be like the IFF of the NHL. They're just gonna fucking hate because they want it more.
Good, man. You gotta want it. Anyways, yeah, man. This is
Good. Who's gonna get the Vezina this year?
who?
The Vezina,
Who's gonna get the Vezina this year?
goalie.
Reimer. Raymond, get in here. We got another special guest.
Gonna get it.
Another NHL aficionado.
Slide in.
Yeah, slide right in. Gotta get real
Right
close.
over there.
We're just talking trophies, MVP, who's going to win, MVP, Crosby or McDavid.
Fuck, I want to say. I think it's gonna be. Oh shit! Hey.
This is my
How's
dog.
it going?
Yeah, Raymond, Jess,
Raymond.
Taylor.
Taylor.
Your name's Raymond? Let's
Yes.
call you Raymundo.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what he calls me. Actually,
Raymondo.
so.
Raymundo.
I want to say Crosby, to be honest. More points, less games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another big thing too. That's
Okay,
maybe
okay,
Laney's advantage over Matthews,
Yeah.
Top point getter.
unless the Leafs make the playoffs.
Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah,
Have we talked about the rookie?
yeah.
Calder?
We're actually just talking about that right now.
Okay.
Who's it going to go to? Austin Matthews.
Oh, Liney's killing it.
I know.
As much of a Toronto fanboy I am,
Mm-hmm.
Liney has been killing it for the past like 20 games or so, and Matthews huge that 9-game or 7-game slump. So I don't know.
And Vezina winner?
Let's pull up some highlights.
I don't know
from-
about
from our
Vezina
game
winners,
over
to be
here.
honest. I haven't been paying attention enough to go.
Yeah, neither have I.
Lundqvist.
No,
No way,
no.
no way.
Bosky has the most wins.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Best GAA and tied for best lead percentage.
What do you think about this?
And third place in
Austin
no
Matthews.
shutouts.
Yeah,
Oh,
but doesn't
Austin
the
Matthews.
Vezina usually go to like one of the goalies who goes the farthest in the playoffs too?
No,
Beside
the
that in season?
playoffs don't have an impact. Shouldn't have an impact on it.
Shouldn't. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah,
Yeah, Raymond and I were at this game over here.
yeah. We were.
Sorry, Mass.
Columbus is one of the top teams. Who do you think's going to get the President's Trophy?
To win what? To win the most points overall in the league?
Yeah, President's Trophy is most points.
The President's Choice.
President's Choice Trophy.
I would say probably who? Washington's winning right now?
Washington and Blue Jackets are tied at 100.
Yeah, I think Washington will end up winning that. Unless they choke versus the Leafs. Don't we face them? before
Yeah,
the
well, we
year?
face Boston tonight. That's huge.
Yeah.
That was a main topic of discussion today.
Yeah, I know. I missed that.
No, that was
Blue
still.
Jackets have more goals for, less against, and 4-game win streak.
So, Mass, who do you think then?
I think the Blue Jackets.
Really,
Hey, Pittsburgh's not far behind. They have 99 points. They have a game to catch too.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesting.
Yo, caller, you on the air?
Long-time fan,
And
first-time
in the
caller.
West, the Blackhawks have 99 points, but they're 1 game over.
Yeah, the Blackhawks, I don't know, man. They just
That's
won 2
dirty.
games offside goals. I don't think.
The Blackhawks have such a good. I don't know. The Blackhawks are just always good.
Yeah.
When was the last time Columbus did this well?
Never.
No, it's a serious question. At the beginning of the year, I was joking with a friend about going somewhere, like for a reading week, and they're like, "You should go to Columbus. There's so much to do there."
Yeah.
And we were just completely like screwing around, and then next thing you know, the Blue Jackets are like on the map here,
Ohio's on the
clinched a
up.
playoff spot. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. They had that. How many games did they win in a row? Was it like 17?
That's intense.
Yeah.
Well, like, that year we lost a game 7, they got the first European GM ever for NHL, and then since then everything's just been turning around in that
I
organization.
want a promise from the special guest. Next time the dog's on the show, he's gonna wear the Leaf sweater.
Oh.
Who's buying the Leaf sweater for him? Because I don't know if I can make that
You pull
commitment.
Coco's out of the closet.
Oh, wow.
Maybe BetShare can sponsor.
Yeah, I mean,
Can you
We'll-
write that
we'll
off
work
as like
on
a
it.
sponsorship?
We'll see what we can do.
venture?
We'll try to find one. We'll try to find one.
Talk to your
Do
boy
you have like a
Alex.
promo
Alex
part of your
Gold.
budget?
Yeah.
Call him up.
We'll talk. We'll try to find one for you guys, just to please the viewers. You know.
I mean, I tried to keep it pretty neutral. Like his collar today just has Wonder Woman on it.
That's good.
Yeah, like
Very
it's
gender
there's
neutral.
there's no like sports stuff on it.
I think that's the opposite of gender neutral.
That's the opposite.
It's very.
A male
very-
dog wearing
No,
a
he
female.
has like a blue collar and then he has like a blue name tag and
Oh, you're huffing and puffing over there, eh?
yeah, he's getting a little bored.
Really? We got to spice it up. I think Mass. I think we're done.
Yeah, sorry, but you're boring our special guest.
Okay. Thanks for the call in.
You just hung up.
Yeah, bro. But
It's amazing.
so what other topics? I mean, what do you think about the Leafs Boston game tonight?
We've beaten them. I think we're 3-0 against them.
Yeah.
So, and the first 2 games we beat them 4-1, and then the last game we beat them 5-4 when we were up 4-1. So I feel like it's going to be another one of those 4-1 games. I think we got it, to be honest. Like against them. Like, yeah, I don't know.
Interesting. John Farella says you know more about your dog than the Leafs. You should chirp him a bit.
I don't know whose man's this is.
John Farella.
He's the neighborhood Don. Don Dabo.
Okay. What other games are there tonight? NBA, anything? Toronto's playing the Bulls tomorrow night.
What do you
Yay.
think about that?
I don't think much about the NBA anymore. I mean, I tried to boycott the Toronto Raptors after they decided to jack up their prices so much past year and a
Interesting.
half.
Good.
What was the increase?
Well, okay, so I used to go to games and sit in like the 100s for like, I swear I only paid like $60 for a ticket
Oh, yeah?
at one point, or like $80. Maybe that was like 3 years ago.
Was that regular season?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then all of a sudden it was like regular season to sit now in the 100s.
Yeah.
It's like 120 more.
Holy shit.
Nonsense.
Yeah.
Becoming white collar.
They increased Maple Leafs prices too.
Really?
Again.
Again.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago, they're like, it's gonna be good for the fans.
I mean, if you have money and you can hear me right now and you're going to those games and you need a guest, call 1-800-COUGAR, COUGAR, that's my phone number. Like, more than willing to, be company for you.
Throw the BetShare number up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All your bookings.
647
Tweet at BetShare if anybody's got tickets.
Yeah, definitely. Tickets are always welcome here.
You know
Yeah.
what? Actually, that's true. Like, I used to go to so many Leafs games 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So many like Raps games.
It's
It becomes less and
outrageous.
less and less and less.
Yeah.
I
But
mean,
because people are willing to pay that much, that's why they keep increasing the price.
simple economics.
Exactly.
Supply and demand.
No, that's the funny thing. It's not supply and demand. It just, people just are willing to pay for it. That's the stupid thing.
You think like the demand is always the same then?
For those games, yeah. Except when you get into like playoff season. But generally speaking, like,
Well, it depends on who you're watching.
they just know people are stupid enough to pay that much money to go.
Well, it
Yeah.
is the biggest one of the biggest sports franchises in the world.
Yeah, that's true. But
Definitely the biggest hockey franchise.
Definitely.
I mean,
it's just so disappointing that they just don't do generally like that well.
Yeah.
Maple Leafs?
Yeah.
That's like the dream of a business, right? You put out a bad product and you charge people what they ask for. Right?
For the past 20 years.
That's the
And it's
best
been-
business model.
We're getting away with
It's been
murder out
working.
here.
You
Yeah.
don't do anything and just people will pay for it. I mean, we went to the San Jose game. What was it, like
Oh.
$30 a ticket?
I still owe you for that, by the way.
Don't worry.
30?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah, it was
$30
$30
American for
yeah.
the ticket.
Yeah.
TFC prices.
Yeah.
It was
So
incredible.
with the Raptors, I was actually going to go to New Orleans to watch a game there and get like courtside tickets because it almost would have came out to about the same price.
Sorry.
Like flying there, like staying in a hotel,
Yeah.
getting courtside tickets would have been the same as like staying in the 100s or like courtside tickets
Yeah.
in at a game in
Well,
Toronto.
we were
How fucking
talking
stupid.
during the playoffs last
That's
year. We were
insane.
talking about going to Cleveland. Remember, it would have been like the same price.
Yeah.
Just for
Even
getting
yeah,
tickets.
even if you want to sit what's it like against the glass in Florida, it's the same price to sit in the first row in Florida and the hotel and the flight then just to get platinum seats. here.
Insane.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that for like a first date though too. So it was
Really?
like it was kind of outrageous. I was
Fly
like,
to New
eh.
Orleans?
Well, I did that once. Like I
Okay.
took someone for like we weren't even exclusive yet. I took them to New York to watch a Raptors game because I was really obsessed with the Raptors at the time, and so we watched like a Knicks game.
Yeah.
And I was like, we're gonna kill the Knicks anyways. It's gonna be a great game. needless to say, that didn't actually
That's
happen.
amazing.
I don't know if I'm just a jinx, but
So
like
did you guys-
they lost. It was so sad.
Is
And
it
we stayed there for a few
because you
days.
guys lost? You guys didn't keep it going. It was just like a bad.
Oh, you mean like the
chemistry.
relationship?
Yeah, absolutely.
No, we've
Like,
been
you guys
dating on and
lost.
off for 3 years. Like it's good times.
Okay.
It's the most
So Nick's
unhealthy
didn't-
relationship I've ever been in, but 10 out of 10. We'll date again.
See, the spread said it.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Looking at these games tonight.
Boston.
Yeah. What else we got going on?
the bottom of the barrel battle, Buffalo versus Detroit.
Toronto's playing Detroit soon, actually.
Mhm.
Let's pull up some Detroit highlights.
The Kings versus
Detroit's
the
terrible team
Oilers.
right now.
This is the first year they're not going to be making the playoffs, like, ever.
In like 23
Detroit?
years, yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a big franchise. Go down, you know?
Streaks come to an end.
One of my sort of cousins plays on this team.
What do you mean, sort of cousin?
Like,
Family friend? Or
so our cousins got married, and we met at a wedding. And so I met Brendan and Riley Smith there. And
Interesting.
so one of them played on the Red Wings, and the other one played on Boston at the time. And
Yeah.
he got traded.
Mhm.
Probably because he plays like shit. Like, I'm assuming that's why. Like,
They had a nice segment on the
Yeah,
Smith
no, I
family
know.
in the HBO series, remember?
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
super down-to-earth family, awesome people.
You were mentioning you were talking with someone from the Dallas Stars before. Do you want to share that story? Or
That was a funny story.
if you're
I don't know if he
comfortable?
was still on the come up when this happened. So about 2 summers ago, I had Bumble, and so did Tyler Sagan.
He's pretty huge. He's pretty huge. So.
I mean, that's the funny thing. I'll never know because I made the first move, obviously, as one does on Bumble.
Yeah.
And apparently he was 600 meters away from me. Like, you
What?
get to see how far away someone is from you on Bumble. Or I think you get to do that on Tinder, too. I'm not sure. So basically I said, oh, you're like 600 meters away from me. Do you want to make it -6 inches?
It's a good line.
And this man said something so dumb to me that I was just like, I think I almost dropped my phone as I was reading it because I was just like, I dropped IQ points. Like, this is just too stupid for me. I can't do it. Turns out he's like wild though. I was telling my dad about it. I was like, yeah, I almost hooked up with Tyler Sagan. And my dad's like, well, good thing you didn't. He's fucking crazy. Blah 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 blah. He has bodyguards outside of his hotels before games.
That's good for
Yeah.
you though.
I mean,
that is good for you if you
See?
are going there
Yeah.
on his
He's-
permission.
Boston had a guy hired just to like keep an eye on them, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so after that interaction, like that was it. And then he got traded, or maybe he was already
Wait,
traded. at that time.
you never told us what he said.
What exactly he said? I don't remember what it was. I wish I screenshot it because
Okay.
I don't like. It was just so dumb that I just didn't want to remember it. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the most like unmemorable thing
Yeah.
I've ever come across, which is so disappointing because I'm always looking for daddies.
You should add him on Facebook and see what he says.
No, I'm good.
You're done with
Single,
Tyler,
not
right?
looking. No.
Maybe another NHL player.
Oh,
Yeah. Who's the best NHL player for you right now?
I'll take that Marshawn.
Marchand, eh?
Marshawn?
Show him a
Turn
nice,
a boy into
nice
a
steak
man.
dinner. Yeah. That's good.
No.
What about one of the rookies on the Leafs?
You mean Matthews?
What, any of them?
There's a lot.
There's like 3, the main ones: Nylander, Matthews, and Marner.
No, I still, probably Matthews, just for the fame.
Bang one, marry one, kill one.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this right now?
Yeah, why
I mean,
not?
we went there,
Fire it
so.
up.
Do it with like more famous people and like mix up the teams a little bit.
All right. Throw Laney in there.
Okay, 3 young.
3,
Actually, you know
Single,
what?
make them single too, so this is
Well,
a little
I
bit
mean,
more
I think they're all
realistic.
single. They're rookies. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're still living the life.
Yeah.
No, this is true. Okay. Okay, throw a married one in there too, just for fun.
Dion Phaneuf.
yeah, Dion Phaneuf,
Reimer.
Reimer, and Joffrey Lupul.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. What about Phil Kessel?
Okay. Kill Phil Kessel.
Okay.
Kill Phil.
He was the only one that's won a cup. So.
It's
Yeah.
not even more about that. It's just
Except for no.
I'm not interested in the physical appearance. I'm a little superficial.
Which is fair.
Oh, yeah. Aren't we all right?
At least you're honest.
He's the least attractive one of the ones you mentioned.
Who? Phil?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
He's a little chubby.
around
He's a
the
little
edges,
chubby.
Yeah.
But he flies. Like, it blows my mind how fast he goes, despite what he looks like. Like, you would not think he's a
Yeah,
hockey
no,
player.
you would not think he's just fit at all.
Yeah. You think he,
Just
and then-
put it bluntly.
and then you
He's
think, like,
fast.
Well, you think like,
You have
okay,
to be a little
well,
fit to be fast, though. Like, it definitely helps if you're.
Technique.
You're right.
Technique.
no, I
skating,
mean
everything.
this guy's like top of the league. He led the Penguins in playoff scoring last year in their cup run. Like he's legit. He's like top 10 in the NHL. And it's like you see him on the street and you would never think. And you'd be like, okay, fine, maybe he's an NHL player, but maybe he's like bottom of the barrel, like fourth line. But like this guy's top line, scores minimum 30 a year. That's insane. It just blows my mind.
Him leading last year was really shocking, and also like to talk about his like fitness. He always comes back from the summer going into training camp, and he hasn't skated once. He hasn't hit a gym once.
Yeah, he says that.
Yeah,
Apparently, he's always the last one off the ice for training, though. He doesn't want to work out, but he likes playing the game.
true. So the workout right after the ice.
Yeah.
He's like,
I mean,
natural.
it's impressive. Like, do you, right? Like, gets to look like that. Guess doesn't work as hard and still kills
Yeah.
it. So
He's got the glitch.
Laura worked at Sobeys at, where was it? Bay in college, like right by 77 Bay where they all live and things like that. And she was saying that he came in one day and his like grocery list was just horrible. Just like frozen pizzas, like everything. Just, like,
The secret life.
I mean,
of
these
an
guys
NHL
have millions.
player.
They could hire like chefs, you know, like that's
They
what I
can
would do.
afford to live like shit and treat their body like shit for a few months because once it comes down to like playing the game, they get right back into it so easy. I don't understand how they rebound so well, but they do.
That's what they do for a
They're
living.
young.
go.
They're young
Yeah.
too. For the most part, they're young. So back to tonight's game. You all think Boston?
No,
I'm
Toronto.
saying Leafs.
Toronto.
I'm saying Leafs.
Leafs.
You all think Leafs? I'm
I
saying
feel
Boston.
Leafs. I don't think Leafs. I feel it.
3-2.
3-2 Boston.
Who scores on Boston?
Marchand.
Three.
It's kind of crazy how he's
Patrick.
leading the league right now, or tied with Crosby now in goals.
Yeah.
Like, came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he just.
Well, if he really doesn't care about this trophy as much as he says he doesn't care, then maybe he won't be the one that's scoring tonight. But I think he's definitely going to get one in.
He's a pest. I think Matthews is going to get one or two tonight, definitely, because he always watch every game after he's had that slump, and as soon as he gets a goal, the next couple games he goes off. So
Yeah.
I think Matthews is due for like a nice hat trick.
Oh, hat-trick.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine bet on that. That would be amazing.
But I don't see like the Bruins letting in that
Austin
many
Matthews
goals.
highlights.
I mean, they've let in minimum 4 each game we've played them.
Okay, but if we're looking at how they played recently, they've let in the same number of goals that they like combined during their 4-game win streak.
Ooh.
Interesting.
There you go.
It's tough. It's gonna be a tough game tonight. I really hope.
It's
Leafs win.
literally
Like
must
I'm
win.
not relying on like how they've performed when they've had their 3 matchups before.
But why? Like, what's been the differentiating factor?
Well, this is why I hate betting, okay? Like, this is why I will not engage with betting, because there's no reliability. Like, there's, you know what I mean? Like, you never know what's going to happen in a game.
Yeah.
Like, maybe you guys will...
There's a certain level of reliability. Like,
Right, like, there's some statistics that can, like, help you and, like, guide you with this whole process, but I just see the Bruins coming off of their really successful tour that they just did. I see them continuing that.
I'm curious of if anybody was injured last few times we played them, because I believe Marchand wasn't playing. I think, but I can't confirm that. Because if that's the case, then it changes things a little bit.
I wonder why now.
I
Marchand.
don't think so.
Why not?
I didn't read it. No. I mean, like, I don't think he's injured.
Oh, or no, I think he was or he wasn't playing, at least in that last game.
I mean, all the forums I read today didn't say anything about him being out
Okay.
for this game anyways.
Not this
Which
game.
is why probably
the-
a lot of people are going to be betting on Boston.
So yeah.
what are the odds?
Let's pull them up. I could end up. Oh man. Every time I bet on Boston, the Leafs win. Every time I bet
I
on
think
the
you should
Leafs,
bet on Boston.
bet on
another team
Boston.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take one for the team, man.
I will take one for the team. I'll put down like.
Hey, Columbus first team to clinch playoffs, though? Did they clinch today or yesterday? Or
Is that true?
There you
Nice.
go.
Yeah, I had this.
Eligible
What is that?
bachelorette.
Yeah. What's that bracket?
That's good.
Oh,
So
March
I
Madness.
started making one, and I definitely saw Villanova and Duke.
Yeah, and then Villanova got fucked.
what happened with Wisconsin? Oh my god, this is
Yeah,
so
these
stupid.
looks like this didn't happen, eh?
Yeah.
I think
Just cover that up right
I
there.
think everybody had that though, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really
No
matter.
one has a perfect bracket at this
No.
point, right?
I don't have access to everyone's brackets. I don't know. But
No, I'm pretty sure this was something that was published not that long ago, like a few days ago, that there isn't a perfect bracket
it's
left.
good for betting companies.
Yeah, it's great for
They don't
them.
have to pay. Don't have to pay anyone.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Not a single perfect
Is it
bracket.
really that? Is it
I
really
mean,
that
especially-
insane?
That's like, whoa,
The
that was
odds
round
of
one?
getting a perfect bracket are ridiculous. It's like what?
But I think this early on, it's
Well, yeah, because it's what, 64 teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, this
So you'd have
having
to,
a perfect bracket with 64 teams, like,
yeah. It's but I think especially when something like that happens, right? Villanova getting upset. That
the Duke one was really sad too. I think a lot of people hate Duke, but they want to see Duke win, or they
Yeah.
thought Duke was going to win.
I thought Duke was gonna win.
Why?
Just didn't think Gonzaga was gonna win. I thought North Carolina was gonna choke, and I just didn't see Kansas not winning in Kansas after they went to Arizona. So
Like,
I mean,
this
after they went to
honestly,
Phoenix.
had a couple of things gone right, this would have been the perfect thing that I would have bet on this, you know?
Let's
Mhm.
pull up some highlights from.
Yeah, we should watch the Wisconsin versus Villanova highlights. That was
Kill me.
yeah. Yeah, that was really shocking. And then yesterday's game, like just thinking Duke's gonna come back, they're gonna do it, no chance.
Oh, I
South Carolina, though, is a really good team. I'm glad I got to see them beat Duke. They have a kid from Woodbridge on their team.
Ooh,
Ooh,
bro,
dirty.
bro.
He went to St. Mike's as well. His name is Dwayne Notice.
Dwayne Nodis, eh?
Dwayne.
Yeah,
Hope you got the notice, bro.
yeah, he did get the notice. And they said he's like
Clearly.
from Woodbridge, Ontario.
oh,
It's amazing. So this is the game that was. Wow.
Yeah, this is.
I actually haven't seen these highlights yet, so.
Well, here
For the
we
record,
are.
I'm not from Woodbridge. I'm from St. Clair.
yeah,
I'm not.
You guys have a streetcar,
Yeah.
not a Honda Civic.
So John Farrell's only driven Honda Civics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely thought you would have had a Honda Civic.
I used to have a Benz.
left in my parking lot for like a week. It was dripping grease. Horrible.
That's why I took it out of my driveway.
Yeah, sure. Great.
My neighbor has like a 1989 Civic. It's got a stop, like a
That's
little stop
crazy.
sign on the back of it. It says
1989.
baby on board. His child is in like high school. He
Amazing.
hasn't taken it out since then.
You wear glasses?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I don't ever wear contacts, just in case I have to do like a presentation or speak publicly. My little trick is I can't see anyone.
oh,
in the
that's what I
audience.
do.
I literally
Yeah.
can't even see
Yeah.
very well when I take these off.
That's one of my. If I'm feeling nervous, you just don't wear contacts, and then you can't
There
see
you go.
anybody. It's
Look
like
at
Job
everyone-
interviews.
Yeah.
Look everyone
Yeah.
directly
I
in
can't
the
do
eye.
that.
And that's what scares them, because you're like
Exactly.
staring into their soul, and
Okay.
you don't even know
But
that.
you're
You're
there's
just
a
sitting
blur.
there like,
There's like
yeah.
just like a haze, and you're like,
Yeah.
I'm a confident motherfucker. But
You know what? It also makes me less superficial. So I like
Does it?
that. Yeah, like I'll approach
Doesn't that
the
make you boring?
narcissiest looking human beings just because they appear to be fun.
So you like their silhouette.
but
I like. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
We should do a silhouette painting or something.
Yeah,
you ever
we-
see that episode of The Simpsons
Yeah,
when they do the weekly
that's
silhouettes?
amazing. Just get somebody
I'm
to
sorry,
stand with
what?
like a bright light there on a white wall and just rate their shadows.
Oh, wow.
It'd be nice.
That'd be an interesting social experiment.
It would be.
I don't know too much about NCAA to be honest, but are there
It's a
any?
corrupt organization. That's all.
Yeah,
I
mean,
Lots
I
of
know about
politics
that.
involved.
oh yeah,
They don't pay anyone.
and they make like billions.
Yeah.
So slavery doesn't exist anymore, except in the form of the NCAA,
Yeah.
basically.
And maybe jails, prisons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, this could be parallel to like the unpaid internship model, right? You get people to do work for you,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you don't pay them, and
Yeah,
they're
but
putting
they-
their bodies on the line.
They do it for 4 years, and if you get injured, they can revoke your scholarship. And
Isn't that awful?
yeah, it's
So
horrible.
awful.
I mean, like, where's Brian? Like, he'll tell you all about like because he played on
Well,
Can Brian
Stanford.
call? Oh,
I don't think
you give it a call.
any piece of bureaucracy in the States or administration in the States really cares about kids. So,
Was this
Really?
except when they're in
1 week ago.
the
I'm
womb.
guessing.
Yeah.
was that a week ago?
That's
Or
when
was
No,
it-
it's
become
probably
all
Troy
sort of
versus
hot
Duke.
topic,
'Cause
yeah.
2 days ago.
Exactly.
But yeah,
So concerned with wasting seeds.
apparently only like 2% of people make it from the NCAA to professional sports or something.
Awful.
But you know what? Think about it though. For every varsity sport like swimming or like tennis or things, like you don't really go pro in that kind of stuff, do you?
Well, you do.
Okay, so I
but-
feel as though you should have some sort of like protectionist policies or like quotas in place that you can't just take international athletes as much as like the NHL and the NBA does.
For
like-
NCAA?
No, I mean like the NBA and
professional leagues.
yeah, like once they get professional, like I feel like they should be recruiting people that came from these like younger divisions, you know?
Interesting. How do you think like the policies for like immigration stuff are going to affect people coming to the NBA from other countries?
Well, I don't know how many people play basketball in the Middle East.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, what about African countries? Are there any
The
other
ban
travel
isn't
bans?
Somalia I think is one of them.
I mean, isn't that
there aren't like like a lot of Somalians though playing. I don't even think
I
are
don't
there
think-
any
I don't
Somalians
know.
that play
I
basketball?
don't know. I mean, in Toronto, in the neighborhoods,
In the
there's some
hood.
Somalians, but I don't
In
know
the
about the
six.
country.
No,
Yeah,
I
in the
mean
six.
like people like straight from Somalia. Like no, I don't think.
Okay, what
Google
country-
this right now.
What
I'm
were the
interested.
7
I want to say it's a lot more
Affected by the ban.
soccer.
I think Somalia's the only one that's like African.
Iran.
Yeah, I guess they're technically.
Iran does
African.
not play basketball. Or they don't produce athletes anyways. They might play basketball, they just don't produce the athletes.
To be honest,
Or
I
they
don't,
keep their
Yeah,
athletes to themselves.
soccer will suffer. You're right about that.
yeah.
MLS?
I don't know about MLS directly, but if you have like
Interesting.
7 countries like soccer, like there's a lot of good Iranians. Even like I think
Yeah, they
Iran's
have-
done well in the Olympics and stuff.
I mean, people's goal isn't to go to the MLS, someone like from the Middle East. Like
Yeah.
that's like the shit.
Somalia,
Yeah.
so it doesn't even
Let's
really,
be honest.
So it doesn't even really affect America, right?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think I mean that's gonna end soon anyway.
It's so true.
The ban, or I've heard rumblings of.
No, yeah, it's
Him
a
lifting it?
90-day ban.
Yeah. So I don't
Or
imagine
is it
that
60
has
or 90? It's 90, I think.
90.
Yeah.
I don't imagine that has any more effect on it, but
Yeah, and they're more worried about like chemical engineers from
Right,
Iran than
that's-
soccer players.
then ballers. Yeah.
Ballers.
Yeah.
It's like, sorry, you're too sick on the court. You can't come into our country.
Yeah.
Where did Bismack Biombo come from?
Congo?
Congo.
Yes,
yeah,
Congo.
Yeah.
Congo, yeah.
This is, Tim Hortons is rigged, man. Every time I roll up a rim, I remember when I boycotted them.
Yeah, but you keep going
But you
back.
keep going
Yeah,
back.
so that's
know.
not
So they
boycotting
got
them.
you.
But I said boycotted in the past.
Oh, the past.
Yeah.
So what did you do in the past?
Like
Did you go to
yesterday, you
Starbucks?
boycotted them yesterday, and today it's a clean slate.
Yeah,
You
no.
tried again.
I went so long without this. I just started maybe eating Timmy's maybe 3 weeks ago again. I don't know even why I went back.
Yeah, as soon as
Mistake.
Burger King or like that corporation got them, everything went downhill.
I went there. I'm like, can I have a honey cooler? They're like, we don't make those right now. I'm like,
Really?
what? It's like the classic donut
That's the
from
best
Tim Hortons.
donut. I think they turned the honey cooler into the churro.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It was okay.
I think Tim Hortons has just become so utterly American.
It's so American.
Like I feel like I've walked into a Dunkin' Donuts when I go to Tim Hortons now. Like I just feel like everything there is just insanely more fattening than it used to be.
Potato wedges.
I've never seen
They
that
bought
before.
Popeyes too, or the company
Oh,
that
yeah.
owns Tim Hortons bought Popeyes. So it's
What
Popeyes.
the hell?
I-
I didn't hear about this.
yeah, that was 3 weeks ago or something. It was in the billions, I think.
Yeah.
The-
What? Like why?
They're expanding.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
and I
massive
get that,
expansion.
but like, where are the shared values and stuff? Like, you just mergers and acquisitions aren't just like a thing that
Yeah.
happen out of like because of money. It's
Pretty sure
there are
that's
things
the
that-
only
But-
reason
there are
but
things
it-
that need to overlap
But
there
it's-
though, right?
No, but it's not like Tim Hortons
Synergies?
bought Popeyes. It's the company that owns Tim Hortons bought Popeyes.
Yeah.
So it's like, don't imagine Tim Hortons connected.
Yeah.
Imagine like the parent branch is
Tim Hortons
connected,
probably
right?
has a good supply chain that they could like acquire for distribution, things like that.
Popeyes is going to
Like-
start offering coffee in the
Yeah.
morning.
That'd be amazing. Coffee and chicken and waffles.
Biscuits. Maybe the
Oh,
biscuits.
Yo, chicken and waffles. I'm
Yeah.
down for that.
That's not bad.
Hey,
Popeyes chicken and
You do
waffles.
not get chicken and waffles from a fast food joint, okay? Like,
Harlem Underground
I
on
agree.
Adelaide East. Great place for
I'm
chicken
too
and
bougie
waffles.
for you people. Like,
What
no.
does that mean?
There's no fast
Where do
food.
you go?
What does that
That
mean?
goes- that goes in
anyways.
KFC.
I would
Yeah.
never do that. No, I'd go to like, you know,
The
a joint in
Dirty Bird or
Yorkville.
whatever?
Yeah, no, I'd go out for brunch, like in
Yeah,
Yorkville.
great.
You
Brunch,
wouldn't
sure.
eat chicken and waffles at all.
No, but it has to be over
It
50
has to
bucks.
be like
It has to be
yeah.
over $50, yeah.
It has to be like made in the restaurant.
Yeah,
Well,
Harlem
anyway.
Underground's a good place for that. They have good chicken
Dirty
and waffles.
Bird chicken and waffles like $20.
Where?
Like, and it's not frozen, and then
I don't know about that.
The logistics behind the chicken supply chain. What-
I don't
you know,
like that place though. They don't give cups of water, so.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck,
any
that's
place.
I'm pretty sure that's legal. Like,
Man, I messaged 311, like the Toronto website, and I complained about them, and they're like, according to our code, there's nothing there that says it.
what?
sorry, what you took time out of your day to do what?
To complain about them not serving water to me,
Oh,
so I
That's a
complained
very
to
valid
That's a very-
complaint.
Yeah.
no, that is valid. No,
absolutely.
you're not supposed to be denied water
Yeah.
anywhere you
yeah,
go.
the
Exactly.
Health Board of Toronto or whatever said that there's no law that says they don't.
Maybe
have
it's
to
only
do it.
for
Yeah.
establishments
pretty
that
sure
serve
you're supposed
alcohol.
to.
I'll pull up the emails. I'll pull them up, but yeah.
Pull
I
them up right
thought-
now.
Take their ass to court.
Let's do it.
I mean, don't get me to help
we
you.
got the
Your lawyer ran
Yeah.
Belo lawyers
Lawyer
coming
up,
on
but not with
Thursday.
me.
There's free legal advice here on Thursdays at 4.
Yeah.
I don't know about.
Are you
these
still a
guys.
U of T student?
Yes, I am.
You can go to Downtown Legal Services.
Oh, really? Eh?
Yeah.
So what about if I have some other legal concerns? To help me with those too, maybe.
They can help you with anything. No, they have all their
What
law
sorts of
students
legal
are-
concerns do you have?
They know everything.
Expand on that.
All right. Anything else about NCAA? I mean, you guys see anything happening? Who do you still have to win right now?
Yeah, let's see that bracket. Duke or Villanova. Put that up on camera. Get a
Zoom right
I'll
in.
be really
Zoom
pissed
right
if-
in.
Oh wait, pull up that guy Dwayne Notice,
Who?
the Woodbridge, Ontario native.
Dwayne Nodis?
Yeah,
Oh, Dees.
I think it's Notice.
So, I don't even know where this is going
if you
now.
could fix your bracket, who do you have winning now between Wisconsin and South Carolina?
Wisconsin.
Okay, I'm gonna go with South Carolina.
Is this Dwayne Nodis?
Search Dwayne Notice,
Okay.
South Carolina.
How do you spell his name?
D-U?
Oh, D-U.
Yeah, it's a different type of Dwayne.
Dwayne, like Dwayne Rendell.
And then Notice,
Yes.
like I notice things.
Interesting.
That's such a white name.
Is
And
it?
he's from Woodbridge.
This is him?
Yeah, this is
His
him.
last name's Notice.
Look, it's St. Mike's jersey.
Where? Oh, no way.
Shout outs to St. Mike's.
Pick of the day. Amazing. This is great.
We went to that high school in case you didn't know.
So did Tyler
St.
Seguin.
Mike's?
Shout
Oh,
out.
I
So
know.
did Sagan.
Don't you worry. I know all about you.
Okay.
College recruitment.
You can always find out.
Oh, I
more.
don't want to
There's
sign
one
up for your
graduating every
loopholes
year.
insider, bro.
You know what else? Like what other high school produced a handful of athletes?
Class of 2013.
UCC?
My high school.
What's your high school?
St. Benedict's Catholic Secondary School in Cambridge, Ontario.
Shout out to that.
What,
We had people like I had 2 of my classmates go to Kentucky
For what?
for basketball on a
St. Michael's
scholarship.
right here.
Was this
Although
within the last 4
one of
years?
them was shot and killed recently.
Oh,
Sorry to
Jeez.
hear.
Yeah.
Dwayne Notice, SMC Boy of the Day. Shout out.
So what's
You guys know Jeff
what's the guy-
Skinner?
Yeah, that's
He went to
skater.
my high school. I had gym class with the kid.
What was that? Newmarket? Or
Markham District.
something? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
He just destroyed everyone.
Oh
eh?
my god, you have
Jeff
no idea.
Skinner's skating technique is amazing.
Yeah, he's insane.
Let's pull up some.
'Cause he did figure skating.
Yeah. I remember his in preseason in his first year, he had this dirty shootout goal against Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I fucking know that guy.
Yes. What's the guy's name of that shot that went to Kentucky? Do you know?
I don't even remember his name very well.
We'll find out that for another episode.
Oh, 100%.
Another episode.
I just have to go on Facebook.
What's this segment called again?
Which, well, we're doing multiple segments right now. But
What was
let's
the
look
original name that you said though?
at NHL Feed the Boys.
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
You're-
Oh,
you're-
Broads
Jeff
and
Skinner.
Dogs.
Oh, Broads and Dogs,
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pat
saw
Skinner?
I go to my
Pat
friend's
Skinner.
and they're walking
My
the
bad.
cat. These people.
What?
They have their
Wow,
cat.
go to that third one.
Went to a car
Go
with
Jeff
Yeah.
Skinner,
this
figure
Asian couple
skates
had
to
their
avoid
cat
the
on a
head.
leash.
Yeah, this one's
Wasn't
filthy.
even a real leash. It was like a.
Watch that, watch that.
Oh, wow.
They were trying to make
It
the
is a
cat
pirouette.
walk to the other
That's
girl.
amazing.
Wasn't even budging. They're like,
Looking back at Jeff Skinner's figure skating.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Jeff Skinner, figure skating, bro.
his skating abilities are amazing.
Look at that hair.
Yeah,
Great flow.
he's a fucking beauty. He was one of the nicest guy too, eh?
Really?
He seems
Yeah.
like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Like Kyle
Look at,
Wellwood,
see how his
bro.
feet just go like that?
Yeah.
Who's the youngest guy on the Leafs right now?
Matthews, no.
Marner, Nylander.
Nylander?
Is he? But Nylander's been.
No, you're
And
right.
where did he
No,
come from?
Nylander's like 20.
Is he American?
It's either Matthews or Martin.
Matthews is
Swedish
like
Canadian.
9, or is he 18?
I want to say it's Matthews.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
Matthews.
Matthews. He's the youngest.
Let's find
Okay.
out.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious.
Because
Just my own
Marner
personal research.
was drafted
Yeah,
before.
you're trying to get some
yeah.
some info.
It's all about stats.
He's 97 born.
I got my own players cards, you know.
Oh, that's not good. I'll go get the plug. Does anyone want some water or coffee or something?
No, I'm good,
Oh.
thanks. Watch out for my dog. He's on
Yeah.
the ground.
I will. I do nothing to disgruntle him.
My theory is if you can beat Villanova,
Yeah.
you're beating everyone. That's why I said Wisconsin.
Okay. Okay.
Because my thing would have been Villanova.
Yeah.
But,
Villanova, I can't believe they lost. Like, defending champs only got better, really. Only were playing better, and so I think
Shit
it
happens.
should.
This is why betting is stupid.
Yeah.
I'm never doing this. Although March Madness, I'll jump in on that next year.
Yeah, March Madness is just fun, and it's also fun to see
Yeah.
how dumb your picks are afterwards.
It's not that they're dumb. You're just unlucky, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I agree. I was really unlucky with Duke being out. I think I'm just sad that they're out.
Can you pass me my phone? I'm giving free promo right now. I'm just gonna throw this on my Insta.
Okay.
Throw up the link as well. Join in on the stream. Yo, what is still?
How come you guys don't talk about lacrosse?
I don't watch it.
Yeah, I don't watch it. We don't have the audience yet, but if you want it, we can do it.
Like
I'm not interested
NLL?
in lacrosse. I'm just
Yo, I'm like,
lacrosse.
Yeah, Sal, how do you feel about lacrosse?
It's not going in.
bro.
Oh,
Okay, the little things on top.
Okay, here we
Got
go.
it. No, lacrosse has like no audience, and they have a team in Toronto that play at the ACC.
Yeah, the Rock.
Yeah, Toronto Rock, but they have like I think 9 games a year.
Austin Matthews is younger than Marner.
So he's the youngest.
I think he is the youngest.
Yeah.
There you go.
This is just free promo.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
Put that at BetShare right there. Yeah,
Oh.
put that.
Oh, wait,
tag.
yeah, no, I'll
Do it, bro.
definitely tag.
Why does Mike Pence always look like he's about to introduce legislation to outlaw the X-Men?
Yeah, the only reason I was picking South Carolina earlier is because there's a Woodbridge guy from our high school on there.
Who?
And they beat Duke.
What happened to Kyle Wellwood?
I don't know.
He fell off.
Really?
Yeah. His career
was like the
looking
nicest guy,
decent
man.
He was looking decent.
Last
with
I
the
heard,
Jets.
he was with the Jets.
Out of nowhere.
Who is that?
I have no idea. Who's mans? The DMs, I guess, sometimes are just utterly stupid.
That should be a segment.
No,
on
even
BetShare.
even if you
Like,
were an athlete, okay, we should do one on athletes sliding into DMs.
Yeah.
But like, this is not an athlete. This is just
We should do some live DM sliding as well.
maybe he is an athlete. I'm okay. My interest is piqued.
Cowboy.
No, you go to UGwell. That's below my standards.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yale or
There's
nothing.
enough girls over there for him. Yes, they come here after.
Ivy League or nothing.
Yeah, I mean,
Wellwood used to read a lot of books.
yeah,
They
he
called
also
him
had
the nerd.
I mean, that's 7 years ago.
On the bus.
he also had the lowest amount of like penalty minutes one year. He had like 0. He was never in the box or
Probably.
something. He was like the nicest guy, bro.
Once he left Toronto, like I had no good role models anymore.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
about
That's
Jeff
sad.
Finger? Let's pull up some Jeff Finger highlights.
Are there any highlights?
Should we
It's
go-
it's gonna be low lights.
Yeah. Should we give my Jeff Finger?
That sounds
accolades
like
a
a
gift?
porno. Jeff Finger highlights.
Look, there's one video of
That's
Jeff
my
Finger
full name, actually.
highlights.
Versus Scart Harnell. Is this a fight?
Oh, it's a fight from 2010.
Jeff
I
Finger.
was making like $4 million a year. They sent it to the minors.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
He was making too much, and then he cleared waivers. He's a JF like.
Is it
myself.
really that hard to fight with all that equipment on though? I personally never done it, so I'm just kind of
I don't know
curious.
if it's.
That would
Because
be a good
sometimes it
segment.
looks stupid, and I'm just like, can you really not fight? Like,
Mhm.
is it
You should fight Mass on the ice.
There's a good. Yeah.
Mass? If you can hear this or you watch this later, let's try this.
Mass can't
That's a
skate,
challenge.
that'd be an even
That's a
time.
challenge.
Can you skate?
You have a low center of
You don't
gravity.
need to. You don't need to skate to do
You just need
this.
to be able to like feel the motion. So as you're turning with the person, you're turning as well.
Oh, I
Yeah.
have a great center of balance.
Yeah.
I did gymnastics.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
I did every single sport except hockey and lacrosse.
Mm.
Interesting. Yeah, what was the lacrosse talk about?
Oh, I'm just giving some side promo that there's a game this Saturday, I think, at the ACC, the Toronto Rock.
Oh yeah.
Do you have tickets for that?
No, I just know someone on the team.
So get him in.
Oh, he would love to talk about hockey. He used to play hockey too.
Just get him on board. Imagine. We're here with current Toronto Rock. What position does he play? Left winger.
Christian Chele is shouting out Joe.
Yes.
Grande
Grande Christian. That's come all the way from Cosenza.
I will tell you what position he plays. But doesn't he have a Wikipedia page? I guess lacrosse.
Alex
players.
Alex
Yeah.
Houghton, what is happening? Just talking about sports.
Yeah. And they're privately owned. They're not even owned by MRC, The Rock. So like, I don't really know what their budget's like.
This is very
How much do they
interesting
get paid a year?
Not a lot. They have to work 2 jobs.
Not enough for me. That's the good answer.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Oh my God.
Shoutouts to this guy on the rock.
He's watching right now. He's like, fuck.
He used to actually play New England too, and I still can't find a Wikipedia page. I'll just text
It
him
doesn't
and ask.
exist.
Unless he makes his own Wikipedia page, chances are someone else isn't gonna do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're just watching random fights right now.
I'm gonna go.
No, this is great. This is what
This
we
is
should be
gonna
talking about.
Yeah, you versus Mass.
I cannot wait. Honestly, I've never actually had to fight someone in my life because most of the time people just kind of they get too scared. They're like, "Oh, Jess is crazy."
You're
Like,
very fortunate.
I also don't see myself doing that as like a political move. Like, not a good idea. No bueno. At this stage of my life, no bueno.
Yeah, I'm beyond that. I'm done.
What about those 20 Mexican guys were chasing?
Yeah, that's why I've already done. My reputation's over.
I think there's a story right there.
Yeah, great
Can we
story.
hear this?
I cranked the guy in soccer, and his whole team ran after me, kicking and punching me. At least trying to.
We were trying to like jump
Yeah.
in, but like the entire center of like the situation was here. I was playing D, so I was like back here. I'm trying to like run in with like 2 other guys from our team,
Yeah.
but this like situation keeps like moving
Yeah,
away.
it was fucked. Every time somebody I would like push one guy, and then next guys would be coming this way. Then my team would like stop them, and then another guy would come that way, and then like. So basically, I just had to like.
Just
We had to leave the field.
I left.
next
a
time
great
you have to
time.
run across the Canada-U.S. border, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess you're right, actually.
I guess.
Sorry, putas.
Is this still Jeff Linkert? No. You're embarrassing me right now.
Not you. I'm talking to them.
No, but like, no, we're Portuguese. You don't do that. You don't just randomly call
I
me.
never knew you were
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
I
That's
thought I was
interesting.
speaking Mexican there.
That's
Isn't that
Spanish,
Spanish?
but
Yeah,
it's also
Spanish.
I was
Spanish.
speaking Mexican.
Yeah, you did just say that. You did.
Huh.
Sorry to be racist, guys. I know
That's
Mexicans
not
speak
racist, is it?
Spanish.
If anything, that's appreciating another person's
Okay,
culture. You
serious
know?
question. Did they start like adding more rules and regulations around roughhousing?
That's a good topic.
Because this is old. This is old footage, right?
Yeah.
So like, why don't I see this
It's
happen
so
more
tight.
often? I want to see some stuff go down tonight. I would buy a cable package for my TV tonight so that I could watch an interesting fight go down during the game. But
I thought we were
People
talking
got
about
parts.
regulation and fighting.
yeah, no, but like tonight's game.
So you want more fights in hockey?
Oh yeah, I want more. So I'm asking, like, was there some sort of imposition of more rules and regulations
They're
around
talking
about
roughhousing?
Yeah, so what they changed was if you take off your helmet now, you're instigating a fight.
What?
So like if you're about to fight and you can't take off your helmet,
Someone else has to take it off for you.
What's the
Yeah.
most that you could
You gotta
be?
rip the guy's helmet.
What's the
Exactly,
most
you
that you
gotta
could
rip
be
it
like
off.
suspended for though, if
you-
that
you-
happened?
Well, no, you just get a penalty for the like.
That's it.
well, you
There's
get
no
a,
like suspension.
but you get a penalty. No, you get a penalty, but the other team doesn't. But even if you both fight, if you instigate, so then your team is on 5-on-4, right? So I don't think
Interesting.
anybody wants to do
When
that.
did that happen?
Oh.
Recently, I want to say either this season or last season. I want to say last season.
I feel like a lot of that also has to do with just safety.
I mean, it's smart. I mean,
It's nuts.
But
though.
this is entertaining. This is what the people want. This is
Yeah.
what
Yeah.
this is what
happens,
I want.
It happens a lot more in playoffs because it gets much more intense.
Oh,
so,
100%.
so
I mean, it's good, but at what point do you put the athlete's health and safety ahead of your own entertainment value?
yeah, I mean,
Sure.
like
I think that's what's happening right now. Like, there's just like a
Same thing with-
stigma around
Well,
fighting.
is there like are people retiring now later, do you find, than they were before? Like, are they just safer now playing with all the
I think
rules
that's
and
gonna
regulations?
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna see more of that.
Well, at what age do you think they should retire, though, irregardless of
You
any
gotta pull
sort
a
of...
Yager and just keep
Yeah,
going until you're
going
50.
until you're done. That guy's played for every team.
Yeah.
Ooh, who's that one? No,
John Scott.
no, the cute one. There's a cute one.
Colton
He looks
Orr?
like Justin Trudeau.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody on the Leafs looks like Justin Trudeau.
This is a while ago.
Yeah.
January 21st, 20.
Colton Orr, related to...
Bobby Orr?
yeah, no?
No, God,
I
no.
don't think
No?
so. I don't think
No.
so.
He's
Are there
just a
any
goon.
legacies like that in the NHL? I'm kind of
Ty
interested.
Domi
Yeah.
and his son Max Domi.
Yeah.
That's probably the only
That's
one
it?
that comes to mind right
Oh,
now.
that's sad.
Yeah, it's the only one. Max Domi on the Coyotes.
There's a couple of brothers.
Then Forsberg, Philip Forsberg.
No, they're not related, are they?
Isn't that his son?
No. I feel like I
No?
would have heard a lot more about that if that was the case.
Oh, there's a few random ones, but it's just like some of the dads were never really studs either. It was like
What
these-
is the best rivalry in the NHL right now? And
Right
please don't
now?
say Bruins and Leafs.
No, that's not even like a.
I think if you see Habs and Bruins in the playoffs,
Oh, my
They
dog
have-
is snoring.
they have like
Sleep.
some beef. Habs and Bruins.
I think Toronto Canadiens is always a big. It's like always a huge one. So much history. I mean, the original
Yeah.
6, like.
But like 2017, like what's? I don't know.
Was there any? I don't know.
Oh, this was bad.
George Paros. Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Is that blood? No.
Yeah, it's blood.
Do you remember? There's footage. I don't know if it was in the NHL or if it was like a World Juniors game or
I
whatever,
think I know what you're gonna say.
where the guy got slashed
Yeah.
across the net.
And
Yeah.
his started bleeding. It was NHL.
He's
He
a
was a
goalie.
goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's skate comes up.
Pull that up.
Yeah.
And
to,
in
like,
the
apply
NBA,
pressure.
do you remember that?
And he
Like
broke
2
his
years
leg?
ago? Yeah. No, not
Paul
broke his
George?
leg. Was it him? Oh,
Where
yeah.
he snapped it.
He just
that was
landed
awful.
really
Yeah.
weird, and then all of a sudden, like, instantly, he's just like bones out, and then
That
everyone's
was
just like,
bone
that was
came through his
NCAA.
skin.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was NCAA.
That was
thing.
NCAA.
that was an NCAA game?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
thought
was-
that was in the
was.
NBA.
It also
Uh,
happened to Paul George, but in a different way. But same thing with the leg, where it just snapped.
That was
Kevin
Very
Ware broke
Yeah.
it.
all over my
Oh, right
timeline.
there, the
Kevin
second
Ware.
one. The second one.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
This was disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I just don't understand how this happens.
He weighs
Some-
a lot, probably.
And he's tall.
And you
so
like, I
it's
get
like
it.
a
You
breaking
land a bit
bullet
funny.
point.
No,
Yeah.
you land a bit funny, right? I get that, but like, I didn't see him land. Whatever. I don't. I'm not into fucking physics
All it takes
or
is
anything.
5
so.
pounds of pressure on either side of your neck to break it. like-
Really?
It's like 5 or 10 pounds. Like,
That scares me.
yeah. That's why. I mean, how much does this
Your
guy
body
weigh?
is so fragile.
How much does this guy weigh? You think like 220
something.
minimum?
How tall is he?
Probably like 6'5",
Yeah, that
6'7".
looks-
Yeah,
Extra
he's 2
tall.
something. He's 2 something.
Yeah.
He's a little too big for Jessica.
Oh.
Sucks.
Let's get a zoom in on that.
I love how he's just like taking it too. Like he just like he's there and he's like, "Yep, this happened. This happened."
Yeah. Dude, I've never had to deal with like one of my teammates getting something.
And then
Look at the-
all,
look at the bench
all of
reaction.
his teammates are like hand over mouth, freaking out.
Yeah.
They were like a foot away from him. I looked at his bone come through the skin.
So, in all seriousness, is he ever going to recover from that?
Paul George did, so it depends.
Yeah, I mean
bones heal.
but that was in the NBA too. They have better access to like
That's true, yeah.
things. I mean, that's the thing. Like this guy's career is probably done.
Like this was a start.
well,
of
let's
his
see.
career,
Let's
if
see where he
anything.
is right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
interested in seeing this.
The story you never
Pull up
heard.
a Google on him. Yeah.
What's that show Behind the Music? Behind the sports right now.
Where is Kevin Ware?
Whatever happened to Kevin Ware?
Where in the world?
Do you remember this gruesome injury?
He's a 93
Oh, what a young kid.
He's a baby.
league NBL, born in the Bronx.
He was didn't get drafted.
Undrafted, playing
Aw.
career.
Sad. Went from Louisville to Georgia State.
NCAA champion. Oh, they won that year.
2013. Interesting.
That is
They
sad.
won for
For yeah.
Injury. It'll talk about
Oh,
It's
against
accident.
Duke.
I'm fine.
Another
Just
reason
win
I
the
hate
game.
Duke. Hallelujah.
You know what?
What?
There's 2 things I learned in this NCAA tournament. It's I hate Duke and I hate Gonzaga. So we'll see next year who my picks are going to be based on those feelings.
Kevin Ware.
I can't
returned
wait to
pro
actually
basketball
follow
for
it a
the
little bit
first
more
time.
next year and then participate.
During the year even or just March Madness?
Oh yeah, no,
Even
even during the year. I
Yeah.
feel like NCAA basketball. is
Professional
interesting.
career.
Oh, FC.
He's in the Czech Republic, and now he's with the Finnish.
How do you say that word?
Or no,
with
you-
the Kalhojen Karu?
Karhu.
No, he started with the Finnish, so he's in Europe now.
Kevin Ware, broken leg. Oh, this is wait. This was. Oh
Paul
no.
George coming up?
Yeah, yeah.
Paul George is coming up, yeah.
Let's watch.
Whose was worse?
Let's find out.
Is that
Let's take a vote after.
yeah, is that bad? Is that unethical? I think that's good content.
What?
To vote on whose injury was worse.
No, that's good. I'm sure doctors.
Or do you
would
want to say the
understand.
best, like most gruesome,
True, yeah.
worst
true.
impact?
We'll analyze different ways.
I'll give you your criteria for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Paul George play college?
Would this happen in an All-Star game?
No, this is U.S.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
I love how it's off to the side though.
Yeah.
He's very tucked away from the audience at this point.
Unless you're sitting courtside.
No, but like
Yeah.
even right there, okay, if you were sitting courtside right there, yes. But other than that, like he's so tucked away from people's like POVs.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Ware's injury happened like meters away from like his bench, all the other people sitting courtside.
Mm-hmm.
It was just-
Yeah, you have the.
Well, I think the fact that they won the championship that season or that year, maybe it's good that he was right next to them. You know, they got fired up and won it for him.
Yeah.
Empathy.
I'm gonna have to say that has the best like sob story for me.
What?
Ware's injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this guy already made it. It's true. I mean,
Everyone's
it
sitting
is.
on there like, how are we gonna take the rest of his earnings this year?
Oh my God.
Oh.
Oh my God. That's so bad, bro.
that's really bad.
You know why? Because this one's in HD. The other one was like.
Oh, dude.
No, but it's because his foot got like stuck.
Yeah, but
under
we saw
you
it.
know?
Like.
You gotta drink your milk, boys and girls.
Oh man.
Funny thing about that, milk actually has no. There's no correlation with
Oh,
drinking
fuck.
milk and your bones.
Okay, so
Drink,
fun theory. Okay, my opinion. There's probably research on this too, but people that grow up like that, like massive, it's not just genetics in my opinion. I think they were breastfed.
Well, I was
Like, breast milk is-
Rabbit and me.
I don't know about that, because. What happened to me? Yeah.
I wasn't breastfed and like I'm pretty petite, but I
5
could have
worst
like my
NBA
parents are
injuries.
both like taller than me and they're like wider built and stuff. Like not even fat.
Do you
like,
have
they just-
siblings?
No,
Do you have cousins?
I do.
Close cousins?
Yeah, like I have a handful of first cousins.
How are they?
They're fat though, but they're also like
But
they're tall and they're like wide. Like they're definitely wider.
okay.
Like my frame is very tiny.
Oh, wow.
I'm also the only girl though, so I don't have like a good comparison. Like I
Yeah,
can't
you need to
compare myself to another
control-
female.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think all these mans were breastfed. Big boys.
breastfeeding in public, man. It's a
They
good
probably
thing.
had fathers that were about as tall as them too.
Yeah, that
I
probably
think
has
it's
something to
honestly
do
it's
with
more
it.
genetics than it is
breastfeeding.
breastfeeding.
Oh no, I'm not negating that. I'm just saying I think compounded by the fact that maybe they were breastfed, like
Give them
yeah.
like, it's like a
Let's
competitive
do that.
advantage, yeah.
Breast milk competitive advantage.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make a startup.
you should.
Yeah, they had those people in France making
Hormones.
breast milk ice cream. Did you ever
Actually,
hear about that?
No.
I think it was in France.
The hormones that are in it are like very valuable for developing
Yeah.
child.
Yeah, my kid's definitely gonna be breastfed.
Are you having kids soon?
I will not comment on that on live video.
good
Do you
call.
want to be having kids soon?
It
No
would be nice,
comment.
bro. Why not?
Yeah.
When I'm 35.
Oh, okay. So taking a random poll here. So whose was worse?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
These are the top 5.
The other
foods I
one, the
need.
bone came like right through, but like that one, like the whole idea of something.
But
being
look at
stuck.
the
I think the other one had a more of an impact though on
Oh.
our kid's career.
Yeah, I think so.
More people saw it like right in front of them.
Did they? This is the USA like.
No, but her like she's saying the whole team,
Oh, true,
like,
true,
the
true.
front row.
Whereas
the
this one, like he's pretty tucked
broadcasters.
away, like to that.
Yeah, we don't actually get to see like because he's behind the net, so we
Yeah.
get to see.
So now if that guy gets injured, I'm sure they have good medical staff. But like, I mean,
He's in
I'm gonna
shape.
have to say Kevin Ware. I vote Kevin Ware for having the best injury of all time.
wow.
Not all time, like. between
So
the
people
two
have
of them.
just died.
Yeah, people have died.
Oh, who's this? We'll see.
Who's
Oh,
died?
we're watching a video of the top 5 worst NBA injuries ever.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
This guy looks like Tony Soprano.
You're not wrong.
I used to wear a basketball sleeve in soccer.
That's
sick.
great
You
times.
are a confused man.
I was such a baller. I had a fade. I was like 10 pounds heavier. I was jacked. It was sick.
Good.
Jacked or
I was like
Just a
actually
little heavier.
I was
You're
way
strong.
more jacked.
they're all the same, eh? They're all about this like contusions.
I think basketball has the highest rate of injury out of sports.
Probably these guys are so big.
Hard floor.
Yeah, and like their limbs are so much
Yeah,
more
you know what?
susceptible to things.
I'm gonna agree because of the hard floor.
concussions.
And even just landing on people's feet. The fact that you're always going up.
Football.
Yeah.
They have equipment.
I want to say
Football's
football,
just-
yeah.
It's,
Football
a,
have
it's a
equipment.
type of injury.
No,
too,
but they
in
still get
football.
their concussions and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
Football and
concussions.
hockey, because hockey, I mean, if we're talking hard floor, then ice is.
And boards.
Yeah.
Basketball, baseball, softball, bicycling, football, ice hockey.
In that order?
I think so. That's what Google's telling me. Or hopkinsmedicine.org. Shout out to Hopkins
I don't
Medicine.
know. I think he wants to sit on you, but
Hello, dog. Taylor, eh?
Oh, this is between kids between 5 and 14. Basketball, 170,000. Yeah, so, bicycling, 200,000 children.
200,000 children?
Yeah.
But like, is that
Football.
competitive bicycling or is that just biking
No,
on the
that's
street?
youth bicycling.
Okay.
Football, 215,000 children.
That's probably underreported just because of the concussions and the nature of how football is.
Trampolines, 65,000.
I could see that. Trampolines scare me.
Do
I'd
they?
be like, I was like, fun. I would do like flips and stuff, and then like that one moment where you start landing near the edge, where like you land weird. I don't know. You can get really hurt.
big NBA game tonight at 9:30 Eastern. Cavs versus Lakers. This was your thing that posted this, man. I saw this on my on my news feed for
Good.
Insta, and I was like, who the fuck posted this?
What do you think about it?
I just think it's why would you post pics of the girls? They have like
That's what
nothing to do with the
That's what I said
team.
last night.
The one is a cheerleader, the other one's just like a Lakers girl.
They have nothing to do with the team.
So last night it was two
She
random
likes
girls,
it.
and then one was Drake, and one was
Hey,
in a Toronto
customer
jersey, and then
feedback. Thank you.
Kanye
Yeah.
in a Bulls jersey, and I'm like,
It's
what's that
kinda
one?
weird.
There's
Like,
the
what did you
icon.
do? Did you go like
Yeah.
hashtag girls, hashtag like for
That's
like?
exactly what I did.
Like, what the what is this?
Sports.
It's how to game Instagram. That's
Hey,
how you get
look
more
at the
views.
comments. Hey, good
Hashtag
job.
Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that again if I were you.
Well, you're not. So I
That's
appreciate the
sick.
advice.
I want to wear one of
No, it's-
these.
How a woman feels when she sees that.
That's true. Thank you very much for your input.
So apparently, there's not a lot of female equestrians. There's more female trick riders for horses.
Interesting.
Oh, my friend used to ride horses. You can get her in.
Yeah, we would love that.
Oh, that would actually be pretty good. For
Yeah. I think we're
Here.
done here.
yeah.
Who is this?
My
Get
friend
her,
Mel.
get her in.
Oh, does she live here?
No, she doesn't, but she'll be here all the time this summer.
Oh,
Perfect.
amazing. Does she want to come in the Queen's Plate?
The what?
The biggest horse race in Canada?
Well, why did you say come in the Queen's Plate? Like, I just don't understand that. I thought that
Come
was
to the Queen's
come
Plate.
to it. Okay.
If we were talking about like,
27 days.
Okay.
She probably knows her shit, so
Yeah, we definitely love to
was
have
she,
her on board.
was she a racer or was she a trick rider?
a racer. No, trick rider. Trick rider. She
Trick-
wasn't a racer.
Trick pony.
We're trying to, we welcome that because we're trying to get, a look from all angles of the lifestyle.
Because she was young, so like racing, not a lot of like younger kids will do racing.
Interesting.
I think they start with trick riding.
I wouldn't know, but thank you for that tidbit. Now I know.
I just don't think it's safe.
Yeah, I think so. And then I don't know.
Like as a mom, if my kid said something like that, like I want to do this, I'd be like, shut your dumb ass up. Like you can start off doing little tricks on your pony.
Yeah.
Get him.
See, you're not riding a mule.
I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them a thoroughbred. I'm gonna get them a donkey. They can start off on a donkey.
Yeah.
Or like a big dog, and I'd be like, yeah, that's a horse. That's a
You're
horse.
gonna grow up all messed up. Like the
That
horses
Bernese
are-
Mountain Dog, that's your horse.
Yeah. I'm riding a horse. No, you're not. It's a dog. Yeah, great stuff though.
He is
Anyways.
gonna call you animal abuse.
Yeah, definitely. Well, a lot of great topics covered today. I think we've reached the end of the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Great content, great conversation. Shout out to Mass and John Farella for contributing.
Shoutouts to Taylor.
Taylor's picking Bruins. You're picking what?
I'm supposed to bet on the Bruins, yeah,
Yeah.
to let the Leafs win.
Okay, Bruins. I'm taking Leafs.
Leafs.
All right, there we go. Tune in next time for Broads and Dogs.
Broads and dogs.